The reason Brad Pitt wants to make peace with Angelina Jolie. Why has Brad Pitt decided to make peace with Angelina Jolie? The former A-list couple got together shortly after filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith together, and fans were ecstatic when the two were married after they had been together for years. While Brangelina was going strong, the two seemed happy, and their family grew to include 6 children. The celebrity couple divorced in 2016, only 2 years after they were married. This started a bitter battle in court, which has been raging for years. The two have been fighting for years, and Angelina Jolie has made some surprising allegations against Brad Pitt. However, it seems Brad Pitt is done fighting, and ready to work things out with Angelina Jolie in order to build back better relationships with his children. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have been fighting in court for years. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie married after 10 years together, the two seemed incredibly in love, and happy as a family. However, things took a downturn, and the unbroken director filed for divorce in 2016. She also sought full custody of their children, and then years of drama and legal fighting began between the former couple. The Maleficent actress alleged that Pitt had gotten violent on their private plane, with their children watching, and reportedly tried to intervene, which is when Jolie filed for divorce. However, Pitt was cleared of all charges. Reportedly, Maddox was involved in their fight and took his mom's side. The actor and his eldest son are said to have a strained relationship. The celebrity couple share 6 children together, some who've become legal adults since their divorce: Maddox, 22, Pax, 19, Zahara, 18, Shiloh, 17, and twins Vivian and Knox, 15. Although Pitt and Jolie have been at war, one insider said the allies' actor wants to be on good terms with his children, meaning he wants peace with the girl, interrupted actor. Even their children want the arguing to stop. Per Radar Online, one source revealed, the children are growing up, and even they tell their mom it's time to stop. The insider added, the kids are fine with Brad. With maybe the exception of Maddox, they all actually like him. According to the source, Pitt has remained on good terms with his children, except for Maddox, who he hopes to rebuild his relationship with. Why does Brad Pitt want to make peace with his ex-wife, Angelina Jolie? Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have been fighting with each other in the courts for years. The two A-listers have mainly been fighting over the custody of their children, although their legal battles have also included certain assets. For example, their winery. Pitt felt his ex-wife sold her shares solely to spite him. Having their parents involved in such a harsh legal battle has also been pretty tough for their children, who want their parents to make peace. According to US Weekly, in 2017, Pitt said, "It's just very, very jarring for the kids to suddenly have their family ripped apart." It seems Brad Pitt might finally be ready to work things out with Jolie for their children. According to OK! Magazine, an inside source said, he wants to make that right, starting by making peace with their mom. Pitt has reconciled with most of his children, except for one, Maddox, his eldest son with Jolie, who he'd adopted while they were together. According Fandom Wire, Pitt wants to reconcile with Jolie so he can have a stronger relationship with all of his children, including Maddox. He lost a lot of precious time with them during the custody battle. He's determined not to lose anymore. He acknowledged his drinking was a problem, and he's truly sorry for his part in the split. He loves Maddox dearly, and even though they're still estranged, Brad will always hold out hope for a reconciliation. The insider said, "It's sometimes been painful, but Brad has grown so much. He's turned a corner in what he wants and is living a whole new life. He's finally putting his well-being and his family first." Is Angelina Jolie open to working things out with Brad Pitt? Although Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's children have begged them to stop fighting, the couple's court battles have continued. Reportedly, the Inglorious Bastard actor wants to stop fighting with Jolie, so he can begin to reconcile and spend time with all of his children. However, the Seven actor seems worried their mother, Angelina Jolie, might interfere with the situation so that their children are closer to her. According to sources, Pitt is worried since Jolie hired their youngest daughter, Vivian, to be her assistant. One inside source told Life and Style magazine, he thinks this is just another attempt by Angie to drive a wedge between him and his daughter. The insider added, It's no secret that Angie's always trying to make sure the kids are team mom. She's a master manipulator when it comes to the children taking sides. The situation has started a whole new war between Brad and Angie. Of course Brad is happy that Vivian's found something she's passionate about, but he's worried he'll lose her in the process. One insider claimed Jolie had a hard time letting go. The war is far from over. Angie can't help herself. She still wants payback for Brad's part in ruining their marriage. Meanwhile, he has been sober and much more clear-headed about where they both went wrong, so he's refusing to back down anymore. He's had enough and won't just roll over and give Angelina what she wants. Angie goes through periods of wanting to move on from Brad and live her life, and then pure resentment toward him. Brad would have settled things a long time ago, and at this point, he's spent millions on legal fees. They both have. The situation is ridiculous. When Jolie wanted the judge in their custody trial gone, believing he was biased in Brad's favor, a source commented that Brad says Angelina has gone way too far this time. He's left with no other option but to dig in and fight back hard.